Hey, my last class was yesterday, and I found this plane ticket for $50 just a couple months ago. Super excited about it. The only downside is when I come back, I'll have a final 2 hours after the plane lands. We'll see how that goes. Hey, what's up guys? I just woke up sleeping on this couch and now I'm about to head off to Sedona and probably Flagstaff right after. See you in a sec. So I just got back from Arco Santi. I would highly recommend going there if you find yourself in Arizona. It was pretty cool. The tour was like 15 bucks, but I mean, it was me and like four older people. I got a lot of pretty cool street photos of those older people. But yeah, highly recommend going. If you want to see like pretty cool architecture out in the desert, that's Arco Santi, A-R-C-O-S-A-N-T-I. The movement is arcology, and so that's combining architecture and ecology together to form arcology. Apparently like 4 days after I leave, the temperature is gonna get up to like 102 degrees. And then I saw like where I'm staying, it's supposed to snow one of the days, so whatever. So it's been like 4 or 5 hours since I was on here last. Basically, I drove to Sedona and then took the scenic route into Coco Nino Forest. And that was so sick. Right now I'm about to go edit all of this stuff, and so I'm stopping at Starbucks. That's what it looks like. Alright, so edited the photos, messaged my host on Airbnb. He gave me some recommendations to go see the sunset around town. Yeah, but Arizona's like way prettier than I thought it was gonna be. Everything that I've driven through so far today has blown my mind. Also, I way underpacked for this trip. So right now it's 57 degrees and I'm in a short sleeve t-shirt. This forest right here, so cool, I just had to stop. And right in front of me is this really sick road. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, it looks sick too. So we're about to go do this. If you were wondering, this is my tripod. It's all set up right here. We'll see how it goes. Hey, what's up guys? So this is my second day here. Third day. Right now I'm gonna go get breakfast, get some coffee, wake up. Yeah, see you in a sec. So kind of feel bad because most of this video is probably going to be me in the car just talking to y'all. So I was on my way to the Painted Desert and I got there and I realized that it was a national park, and I was thinking about all the other stuff that I've planned on this trip, and to me it just didn't make sense to go into the Painted Desert, so whatever. So now I'm on a 3-hour drive to get to Monument Valley, which is right on the border of Utah and Phoenix. I'm hoping to get some good selfies. Just figured out how to do that. Pretty stoked about it. So it was so cold this morning. It was like 32 degrees when I woke up and got out of the Airbnb. And my host actually told me that I left my hazards on by accident. So he was really concerned that I might have been out of battery and like I might have needed to jump, but it ended up being okay. Anyways, right after I got out of that Airbnb, I went to Old Navy and bought this jacket. They were having a clearance because why the heck would it be 32 degrees in May? It's a really nice jacket. It's been water resistant. I've taken a lot of photos of myself in the snow, and so it's actually protected me from the snow. So that's been cool. And so from Flagstaff, what I ended up doing was Lowell Observatory. And the cool part about Lowell was it was on like this really small hill, but it started snowing like crazy. It was snowing so hard. I don't think I've ever seen snow fall that fast. I stayed for a while, but I tried not to stay too long so that I didn't get stuck on that mountain. And I didn't even really get to go to Lowell because you couldn't see anything due to the snow. So after Lowell, I drove south on I-17 to get down to Phoenix, but I decided to take a stop in Tonto National Forest. And so that's where we are now, and I'm about to take you guys out there to go check it out. That last clip was the last thing that I had recorded. Tonto National Forest was pretty cool. I got to see all the fog rolling through the mountains and a lot of different areas where there was snow. I was trying to go to the Natural Bridge Trail or something like that, but so I ended up turning around, heading to Phoenix, grabbing some sushi, and pulling an all-nighter. So like the next day I had a final. It was at 12 o'clock. That would have been 10 o'clock Phoenix time. So in my mind I was like, oh yeah, like I could easily pull an all-nighter. And so what I found was this 24-hour coffee shop, and it was right by the airport. And I think I ate like 3 meals and like drank 5 cups of coffee. But I ended up making it back to San Antonio just okay. The only problem was when I was actually taking the test, I was totally falling asleep. Anyways, that aside, I wanted to kind of tell you guys how I structured this trip. I have this thing where I travel for $500 and I spend no more than that. I spent $50 on the plane ticket, I spent $111 on the car rental, and then I spent about $100 on food, $120 on gas, and the Airbnb was $100 and something. I want to say $120 for 4 nights. And so yeah, altogether, I mean, it came out just right under $500 with like a $10 jacket. Anyways, if you're more interested in that, plan on posting a lot more videos on how I do this and kind of breaking it down for you guys so that you can do it too. Plan on doing more of this. I promise it'll get better. Um, if you're interested in hearing more about how I travel and how I edit these photos and do all this stuff, feel free to hit that subscribe button. You'll get notified when I release more videos. Thanks guys. I'll catch you next time.